What's up, guys? What's up? What an action-filled day. Who knew there were so many fights on today? Anderson Silva, Floyd Mayweather. Obviously, I knew about the UFC, but I have very mixed feelings about that main event scorecard, because I bet on Ferreira, and I got good odds too. I got 2-1, and I thought she was going to win. I wasn't just betting the odds. Like, I actually thought she was going to win that fight, and she definitely, in my opinion, did not win the fight, and yet they gave it to her anyway. And so I made some money, but I don't feel great about it, dude. Like, I don't think she won. That was going for a little jog ski. Oh yeah, dude. No one else has seen that, dude. Only you've seen that, my friend. Yeah, she got. I just think, like, what's up, Lutch? I think that I think she got. I just think her output was so much heavier. Like, okay. Just gonna be totally straight. I was only kind of halfway watching the first couple rounds because I was doing stuff. Like, it was on, but then I started watching like in the third, and then the fourth. I really started watching from when Holly Holm kicked her in the gut with that side kick and put her down, and from there to the end of the fight was not that Holly obviously won. In turn, like, at least to me, fourth and fifth seemed obvious. So unless the other girl won all three of the first three, I don't know. But like I said, I'll take the money, dude. I'll take the money. I bet on the other girl. Yep, it's already in my account. I won. Dude, what's unfortunate is I was actually confident enough that she was going to win that I did 3 other parlays, all 3 where it was the underdog and her parlayed, because the odds were outlandish. If any of those other underdogs would have won, I would have made like a lot of dough on those bets. But I came out up, I don't know, $300 or something tonight, just because of that one bet. But Holly losing, exactly what's wrong with that. Dude, like, honestly, I was just thinking about this. Like, what do they do? Like, what should they do? Like, what should they do? Like, I heard them talking about the, like, doing open scoring. You know what I like about I mean, there's a lot of things to like about opening scoring, but like, one thing that I thought of tonight that I hadn't thought about recently is imagine how, like, if they did open scoring, like, the round would end and then you'd see the judges' scorecards, like, and so, like, the crowd or everyone at home, like, if it was like a bet, if like 2 of them picked wrong, the whole place would be like, boo, like, it would be more like more interactive with oh my God, look at Sanko. She got her face cleaned up nice. Did you guys see the video or the pictures of her on Instagram? Her face was fucked up this week. Look at this. She went and sparred and got beat down. I saw her in Phoenix. She is a smoke show in person. Hold on, I'll show you guys her face. She's beat up, dude. Cody, have you ever seen her in person? She's hotter in person. Hold on. Where the hell is her fucking Instagram? I got my first, like, I don't know what you would call it, like, strike on Instagram last night, where they took down one of my videos, said it violated community guidelines, gave me a thing. It's all to avoid losing access to your account. Don't post things like this. Hang on. Yeah. The picture of her where she looks good is after the other one. Like that, she was showing how good her makeup artist is. Oh, Sanko for sure. And normally I'm more into brunettes. But yeah, Sanko, when you see her in person, when you take a look at like, dude, she's ridiculous. But I remember one time I had a black eye that was literally like this big. And I had a girl teach me how to put makeup on it because it looked so fucking ludicrous that I was like, I can't be fucking I can't go to school looking like this, dude. I look ridiculous. I'm not fucking 12 years old. And so she showed me how to cover it up with cover up. And so like, I was like, I would put it on. And then I remember people kept being like, they're all, bro, your eye looks way better. I was like, oh, you think so? And I fucking wipe it off. I was like, not so much, dude. Not so much. I mean, Megan O'Leary's hot too. If you saw him in person, you might change your mind though. Yo Kratom. Y-O Kratom. Dude. My kids got me hooked on these orange Pez's. They're so fucking good. Rhonda, I mean, like Laura Sanko in person, if she's standing in your general vicinity, she will catch your eye because you're like, her body is ludicrous. Like you'll just be like, whoa. Like I didn't even realize it was her at first. I just was like, Jesus, who is that fit dime piece? And then she turned around. I was like, oh, never mind. It's fucking Laura Sanko. What's up, Keith? Dude, Anderson Silva looked awesome. I use glue. Like I use ice spiker. Will I sell my soul to the Illuminati? No. Dude, yeah, if they do Anderson Silva versus Jake Paul, that will do bananas numbers. I don't think Jake Paul wants that fight, though. I really don't. Wait. Told me to try Kratom for my neck a few weeks ago. I appreciate the heads up. I've been taking Kratom for like 7 years though, but yeah, it does work. But yeah, like honestly, I don't know, man. Like watching Anderson Silva is like, like when he boxes, it looks like he's like, oh, like kickboxing, it's a young man's sport where there's so many, it's so complex. He's like, this boxing shit's simple. That's like what he looks like to me. He's like, I could do this till I'm 70. You can pick these motherfuckers apart, dude. This shit's easy. Yeah, Yo Kratom is solid, dude. Because it's just very inexpensive and it's the same quality. I want to laugh at something. Look at Jake's resume. I mean, dude, he was like a Disney kid and he knocked out Tyron Woodley. I've said this before. Like, if you actually try to really wrap your brain around that, like really wrap your brain around it, it's like if you had some kind of like, I don't know, some kind of artificial intelligence that could calculate the odds of anything. If you had Jake Paul when he was on Disney at the same time while Tyron Woodley is the welterweight champion of the world in the UFC, and you were like, hey, calculate the odds that before Tyron Woodley is 40, he'll get in a sanctioned combat sport bout against that Disney kid, and the Disney kid will be the first person to knock him unconscious. Dude, the odds of that would be what would be considered fucking impossible, okay? Impossible. The odds would be so long, there's no way to even calculate them. It'd be like, that's not possible. And yet he did it. So people still hating on Jake. It's like, bro, you can't, like, you have to come with just nonsense logic to hate on him. It's like, he's not fighting real boxers. It's like, what? He was on Disney 5 minutes ago. He just boxed the former welterweight champion of the world, was very recently the welterweight champion, who knocked people out. It's not like he was like a pure grappler. He beat him twice. John Camp, how are you, sir? 1990. I appreciate the super chat. How do you make morning speedball? Yeah, email me. I don't want to just, I don't want to give people bad advice. Real Jesse on Fire at Gmail. Title it Speedball. Oh. I know what you're talking about. So the speedball that I was referring to is Gabrielle's peach tea and the thing that I promote. Yo Kratom. And that shit is the bomb. My favorite video game. Dude, I don't really play very many. Right now, I just got one of these, like the I think it's called like the Jawbone or something, that like, where it's like a controller and you like, it opens like this and then you put your phone to it and kind of clicks in place. And then it's like, you get to play all the games on your phone like this. Dude, it's so sick. It is so sick. And I play Call of Duty Mobile. And you're very clearly playing against people who do not have a controller like this. So I fucked them up so bad. Like I'm the best fucking Call of Duty mobile player like on earth. And like if I go play like on Xbox, I get worked. But when I play on mobile, because they're trying to like play on their phone and I have like straight up like real controls. I definitely did not say I haven't taken Kratom in 7 years. I said I've been taking it for 7 years. Jimmy, thank you very much, sir. Oh my God. The T Wood took a dive thing. Yeah. You want to know how many people who have ever fought think he took a dive? You want to know why not? Because he went to block a body shot, dude. Okay. He went like this. He went like this and he went like this to go block it. It's not like he just like dropped his hands. Like he actually went to block a body shot. Like he went like this and he got hit with the overhand. Wait, what the fuck are you talking about? I said Holly got fucked, you stupid fuck. F''KD means fucked, idiot. Jesus. Yours, Chills, and Bizbings have the best YouTube channels. Thanks, brother. Thank you, sir. I don't know why. That's the only thing that really actually pisses me off is when people say that like the titles are lies. I like MMA Guru. Everybody always fucking asks me that. I always say the same thing. Some guy that like follows his channel and takes clips and then makes them into musicals. Fucking weird idea. Did some video, like a montage mine. And the guy, like, I can't remember what somebody said something. I was like, I don't know what you guys are talking about. Like, I've always said I like MMA Guru. He does really good research. If I watched any significant like YouTube MMA content, I would probably watch his. I just only watch my own shit. But yeah, I would like, I said something and like the dude who made it's all, hey man, good job taking it on the chin. You should have MMA Guru on your channel. I was like, I would have him on today. What are we talking about? Like, Someone's all, he talks shit. I'm like, I don't care. I literally don't care even a little bit if anybody talks shit. Holly has a weird body. Holly has a weird body. She should be hot, but she's not. Dude, she's like a full throttle professional athlete body. Like, you know how like like you can pick out a girl who's like a swimmer. You know, it's like, damn, that girl's got a swimmer body. That's what she's got, like a that type of body where you're like, you can just tell she's like, her body is not like most people just kind of have a body. Like it doesn't really have like a purpose, you know? It's like, you just kind of have it. Like her body is like, has purpose and it's fighting. Dude, Chase Hooper he's sick, dude. Wait a minute, dude. Hold up. Dude, I'm about to suggest a really good fight if I'm right about something. Hang on. I wasn't. Never mind. He is young, dude. 22 years old. He's a baby, dude. He is a baby. You know, like I used to think like when I would see somebody who was kind of like competing at a relatively high level when they were like 21, 22, I would be like, oh man, that guy's going to be that guy's going to be a problem if he's that good when he's 21. But what I've noticed now is like, if they're already kind of like hovering around the top 10 when they're 21, 22, what ends up happening is they're going to get their shot when they're young. You know, like they'll be 24, 25 when they get their shot. And if you take your shot and you don't make it, like, you get up to like the kind of upper echelon and you take a couple losses. Like, I can't think of a single example of someone who was like a major prospect who was like 21 years old, 22. And then they got their shot when they were 24, 25 and they lost. And then 5 years later, when they were 30, they were like, they had really developed their game. And you know what? Charles Oliveira would actually be a really good example of that. So I take it back. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Although, you know what? No, not really. Because Charles wasn't that young. Esteban Razo. Yeah, right, dude. That's the best you got. Yeah. Next time you set that joke up, don't use someone like Chandler, because I already immediately am going to be like, oh, Chandler's going to fight an up-and-comer. Okay, obviously this makes no sense. So then I'm going to look harder at it. You know, if you wanted to trick someone else into saying that. Thanks for the $5. I'll buy something really, really cool with that. Hang on, let me look up how old Charles was when like. So he's 32 now. So 7 years ago, he was 25. And Jesus, I actually did I just described, not really actually, because he lost when he was young. Like, oh, wait a minute. His first fight is in 2010. So he was 20. Dude, it is Charles Oliveira. Damn. I take it back. I was describing Charles Oliveira's arc to a T, actually. Damn, that's crazy. Oliveira was fucking 20 years old when he got in the UFC. That is so crazy. He was 18. Damn, he went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14-0. He started out 14-0 when he's 20. And I mean, he was already 9-0 as a 19-year-old. He was 11-0 when he got to UFC. And then he went 2-0. Then he lost by knee bar to Jim Miller. There's no shame in that. Illegal knee to Nick Lentz, then lost to Cerrone. Damn, I didn't realize he was 21 back then. Eric Wisely, he wins. Jonathan Brooks, he wins. Submissions. Then he got knocked out by Cub Swanson. He's 22 right there. Then he gets beat by Frankie Edgar. He's 23. Damn, and then he goes 4 in a row, and then all the way up till he's 27, he's losing. Like, he's like going back and forth. Like, see, basically, like Charles Oliveira's, his arc up until he was 27 is how I envision these guys that are really young and get a run, and then they start losing. Is like he became, so he did rattle 4 in a row, but then he lost to Max Holloway, then he beat Miles Jury, then he lost to Anthony Pettis, then he lost to Ricardo Lamas, then he beat Will Brooks, then he lost to Paul Felder, and then from there he hasn't lost since 2018. Clay Guida, Christos Giagos, that's Jim Miller, David Timur, Nick Lentz, Jared Gordon, Kevin Lee, Tony Ferguson, Michael Chandler, Dustin Poirier, Justin Gaethje. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 in a row. Good for him, man. My opinion, will Sage Northcutt ever fight again? In all honesty, I don't even know when the last time he fought was. Let me look that up. I saw when he went to 1 and they put him against the dude and that guy shattered his face. Oh my God, he's never fought since then. Damn, he's never fought since then? I did not realize that. So, I mean, every other loss he had before that, Mickey Gall submitted him. That's kind of interesting. And then Brian Barberena submitted him. So he had never been knocked out before. That is a hell of a fucking welcome to let me show you what getting knocked out is actually like. God damn. Have you guys seen that? I'll show you. Hang on. Deepinder, thank you. Deepinder, sorry. Thank you very much. Let's see. Sage Northcutt. It's obvious to all of us that you took Brennan's side because you want his and Rogan's approval. Really? That's what you got from that, huh? Jimmy Aguilar, thank you very much. Any word on soon-to-be champ Hamza Chimaev next fight, brother? Dude, actually, I'm going to do a video about that tomorrow. Nick Kaufman, thank you very much, dude. Here, let me show you this knockout real quick, and then I will talk about that. Wow, that's a great angle. Broke his orbital. Or his cheek or something. Like, yeah, that actually, he actually broke his cheek. So it was in 1 FC. Okay, so Hamza Chimaev, that's That's a question that has a long answer. So I was actually just talking to Markel about this today, because I was trying to connect dots, because Kamaru, hand surgery, right? Conor wants the Kamaru fight. Conor is not coming back till 2023. Obviously, Kamaru wants the Conor fight. Like, there's absolutely no question that is the fight that Kamaru wants. And today, Kamaru started to allude to the fact that his hand is not healing fast, which, when I first heard it, I thought there was certainly a high probability, or, high enough probability that it's worth discussing, that he's saying that his hand is not healing fast because he wants to delay so that he doesn't have to fight until 2023 and he can fight Conor, right? Instead of, they're trying to give him Leon Edwards, which is high risk, low reward, right? So today, I think it was either today or yesterday, Kamaru came out and said he went to the doctor and they confirmed that his hand is not healing well, or there's something about how it's healing and that he can't train yet. And then I saw Ali Abdelaziz was in an interview, and he said that he knows Dana, and he's very confident Dana won't let Conor fight for the belt coming off 3 losses. And he wasn't doing it in a way, by the way, if you guys don't mind, you guys throw a like on this if you could be so kind. But yeah, he said that he was very confident that Dana would not allow Conor to fight for the title coming off 3 losses. And so I was sitting there thinking, because, obviously Ali Abdelaziz is Kamaru's manager. And I was like, so Kamaru doesn't want to fight yet, but instead of trying to push for the Conor fight, Ali's basically saying he doesn't think that Conor's going to get the fight. So, what the hell is going on? And then simultaneously, Khamzat immediately reached out to Leon and said, let's do an interim fight. Now, notable point on that, let me actually make 100% sure that this is correct before I say this part. Pretty sure. Whoa. Oh, fuck, that's old. I'm pretty sure that Khamzat Chimaev is with, you know what, actually, let me just do this, because you guys probably know. I did not see MMA Guru's comparison on Olives and Khabib. I'm actually going to do a poll, because I'm sure that you guys know. If you guys don't mind, if you don't know the answer to this, just don't answer. Just here. Because what I'm trying to figure out is if Khamzat Chimaev is with Paradigm Sports. I'm pretty sure that he is. But just, if you guys know, answer. If you don't, then don't. There's no way it's 60-40. Yeah, sure, dude. So we got assholes in here. Okay, whatever. I'm pretty sure that he is. You know what? Let's find this out one way or the other, because that's actually really important to this next phase of this conversation. unique magically before my eyes and within minutes changed from Kyle. Dude, today? Is that, James, are you talking about today? Hey, was just going to ask if Hamzat Shemaev is with Paradigm Sports? Question mark. I'll find out in a second. Esteban Razo, thank you very much, man. All jokes aside, appreciate your content. Any dude who hates on Shaw needs to get laid. Any dude would hit on Kyla, married or not. It's called being a man. Don't understand the hate. Yeah, I mean, dude, like anybody's allowed to, you know, like you watch someone and you're like, that guy rubs me wrong. Like, who cares about that stuff? But like, I don't know, like people that like, there are certain things that people can do that are just cut and dry, where it's like when I was in college, these two guys that were in my fraternity were best friends. They actually came together from high school. They had been best friends in high school, came to college together, lived together in the dorms, joined the fraternity together. They were legit best friends. And like, I think they were like juniors in college. And the one guy had been together with his girlfriend since high school. Like they had all known each other since high school. The best friend started dating a girl that was in her sorority. And so they would all they would all party and hang out all the time. Fucking best friends since they were in high school. And I don't remember how this ended up, like how they got caught, but it turned out that the best friend had been secretly fucking the best friend's girlfriend, like in the over like the last year or something like that. Like they would all be sleeping in the same house and they would text each other, whatever, like, hey, let's meet in the whatever room at fucking 1 a.m. And they would go meet each other and bang. Dude, like, you don't need to know them. You don't need to know any other details to just go, that guy is a piece of shit, dude. Like that dude, he was like, you want to talk about, you ever hear like, people, it's like, oh, that guy got blackballed. Like that is like a term you use to like, when you kick like pledges out or people, whatever. But that guy was exorcised from the world. Like that guy fucking wouldn't ever be allowed in anything, nothing. Like he went from dude that we were all friends with to he didn't exist instantly. But like, the reason why you can say that guy's a piece of shit is because you're talking about like the guy's best friend from high school and he actually did it. And it's like an ongoing, like disgusting lie. Like it's like how could you betray a guy worse? But like, even that, it's not like I spent a bunch of time thinking about it. You know what I mean? Like it's a dude who did a thing and we're like, okay, cool, bye. Like all the stuff with Shab that I see is all like circumstantial stuff. Like where it's like, oh, he hit on Kalila. It's like, and then you look under the hood and it's like, when did that happen? It's like 7 years ago. It's like, all right, well, was he like really good friends with Bobby? They're like, no. It's like, was he even with his wife? They're like, he just started dating his wife. And you're like, so what the fuck are we talking about? Like, like if he rubs you wrong, you watch him and he's annoying. Like anybody can be annoyed by anything. But all the things that people use to try to like paint him with like the dirty brush where they're like, he's a bad person. And here's why. I don't hear anything. Literally, I've never heard, and like I've heard all of them. I've never heard a single example where if you didn't just peek a little bit inside of it, it's not just stupid nonsense that is undeserving of the conclusions that people are using it for. Dude, Chandler's not on roids, man. Yeah. Chandler's not on roids. That guy is the hardest worker. There are people who have ridiculous genetics, man. Wait, Gabrielle's in here? Oh, what's up, babe? I saw people saying, hey, Gabrielle. I was like, Gabrielle's not here, dude. How are you, Gabrielle? It's much less fun here. The whole UFC is definitely not on roids. Some people are. I don't know how the hell they're beating the test, but like I said, dude, the reason why I don't think Chandler is because of his character. Now, would I throw like if a person has a line on like untraceable, like a new whatever type of steroid that's completely untraceable, and you knew for sure you were going to beat the test with it, like, and someone brought that to me and I'm a professional fighter, they're like, dude, I've been on it for 3 years. Like, would I take it? Probably. I mean, I'm not a perfect person. I'm not like, I'm probably not like, the only thing that I'm extraordinarily honest. Like, I'll just own it. Like, not like, yeah, I would probably do it, but I'm not like the staple of morality. Look at Gabrielle just pumping it from here. She said, don't forget to like the video. Markel is not sure if Hamzat is with Paradigm. Hang on for 1 second. Okay. So the reason that I was talking about the Hamzat Chimaev thing, I love Christina. That's probably Christina. Jesse, it's Christina, your favorite. Oh, yeah. Christina, I can actually picture here, let me show the group. You guys want to see Christina, you guys? And everybody, okay, you know what? We're going to play a game. Watch this. Here's Christina. And then we're going to do a survey. Here's Christina. Okay. And now let's do a survey. Oops. Here you go. Hey, Jen, what are you doing? You go back to your. I told you if you came down here that I would take the iPad away. I love you. Go. Here's another one. She's the blonde. So. How many people answered I'm gay? There's her lucky husband. All right, we're going to close it. So anyone who said no meant I'm gay. So. What? Nothing. Good night. Ooh. Is this Gabrielle or Christina now? Oh, dude, you guys, I got you on slow mode, so you can't. Here, I'm gonna lift slow mode so you guys can. so you guys can chat faster for a short period of time. All right, there you go. Slow mode is off, Gabrielle and Christina. You can chat as fast as you want now. Oh, Christina, what's up? What's Gabrielle doing? Or what are all you guys doing? Christina, that 81%, that's all the straight dudes in here. Okay, so the Hamzat thing, the reason why I was talking about that is like, so Hamzat, just to recap, Kamaru said that his hand hurts, right? That he's not healing right. Same day, Ali Abdelaziz says that he knows Dana's not going to give Conor a title shot. Okay. And so I'm like, what the fuck? Like, those two things don't connect, because I think Kamaru is delaying so that he can fight Conor when he comes back. Obviously, like, just to put it in perspective, how much more money we're talking about. The UFC, the pay-per-view, the back end is tiered, right? So like when whoever just sent me, he's with Dominance. He's not. He's not anymore. So like the UFC pay-per-view payouts are tiered. So it's like for the first 0 to 250,000 buys, you don't make anything. At least this is like the structure that I know of. That might be different for some people, but like the standard one at 0 to 200, 0 to 200 or 0 to 250, you don't get anything. It's like 200 to 400 or whatever, you get, call it the $1.50, 200, whatever it is. And then from 250, it's like, so you keep making more money. And then when you get up to where it's like at 1 million and up, it's like, it's real money. You're talking five, and for like Kamaru, a person who's on a contract like his, you could be at like $5, $7, $8 a buy. And so first of all, you have no chance of getting that tier with Leon, none. And with Conor, you could hit 1.5, a title shot at 70. So like, do that math, dude. If he's making, call it 7, I mean, let's just be on the low side. If he's making $5 a buy, times an extra, like times, let's say 500,000, that's 2.5 million just at what he makes over $1 million. Not to mention all of the rip that he makes all the way up to $1 million. And that's back of the napkin. I might be off. I'm lowballing that. So like, of course he wants to fight Conor, and Conor's a better matchup for him, But so as soon as he announced that, Hamzat came out and said he challenged Leon to an interim belt. Like, he was like, hey, Leon, I'll fight you. Let's do an interim. And Esteban, thank you very much. My workout regimen is, jiu-jitsu, push-ups. And when I get into lifting, I lift a lot. I have a tremendous amount of sex, dude. That's for the abs. That's my ab workout. No, but so basically that made it complicated, because you're like, okay, so if Kamaru wants Conor, you can't do an interim, because then he's locked into, doing the, then Kamaru has to fight the winner of the interim title, because especially in the event that Hamzat wins, they're not going to strip Hamzat. Like, they're not going to strip Hamzat just so that Conor can fight him. They won't do that. He's too big of a star. So like, I don't know. Kamaru's in a tough spot, dude. If he wants to, like, just because Conor's taking so long, and you don't even know when he's going to come back. And I'm also potentially just speculating that he's waiting for Conor, and I might not even be right. I think that's what he's doing. Nick Kaufman, thank you again, dude. Thank you very much, sir. Hammer down. Thank you, sir. I don't know. Maji, new manager, and who's he with? The real McCoy. Thank you very much, sir. Majdi Shamas. Hang on. Oh, so his representation is just the owner of his gym? Is that right? I mean, it's possible. I don't think Hamzat's with Ali. He was with Ali, but then I think he wasn't. I would be very surprised if he's with Ali, and I'll tell you why. Because I heard that he wasn't anymore, and Hamzat's been very, very like kind of complimentary towards Connor, and really kind of like, you know, like it seems like he's going out of his way to make that a good relationship, and that is generally not the MO of the dominance guys. The dominance guys have a tremendous relationship with Connor that's favorable to both sides, but it's not friendly. It's great and it's beneficial to both sides. These guys all understand the business that they're in, right? But think about trying to figure out a way that I could title the video to make it interesting where people would actually click on it. But what I was thinking about this morning so I did the video last night about Connor and Henry Cejudo, like going back and forth and, like the drunk text and all that stuff. But what I was realizing is how Henry and Connor together are doing a really good job keeping each other relevant. Like Connor's injured, like he snapped his leg in half and he's been out and he's still out indefinitely. Henry retired however long ago, what isn't even in the USADA testing pool. And they do, their little shit back and forth with each other. You might be like, oh, Connor hates Henry Cejudo. Cejudo hates Connor. That's why they blah, blah, blah. No, they don't hate each other. You can tell when guys actually hate each other. They don't hate each other. They're using each other to stay relevant. It's like Unique. Like, I don't think me and Unique would hang out, like, I don't think we'd have a whole lot in common if we hung out, but I have no ill will towards him. I like copying his voice, and I know it probably helps him because people go to his fucking channel, but I'm not like, it's literally actually no different than that. The real McCoy, thank you very much. Jesse on fire for president. I don't think I'd make much of it. Someone else said that to me today, and I was like, this is one of my daughters. I was like, I'm not doing that. Not that it's actually a possibility, but hammer down, thank you. I honestly don't think I would want to be the president. Like, I think things are so fucked up now. I don't think the president can even make that big of a difference. It's actually, you know what? I don't even want to start talking about that because it's sad. But thoughts on starting a membership for private Q&A? I've meant to do that kind of thing forever, and I just don't. I have so much shit going on that it's like anything like that just feels like a new thing to start doing, even though it's probably relatively simple. It's just I'm full. Like my calendar is full. Dude, did you guys say Unique was fucking whacked out of his gourd tonight? Hang on. Brendan Schaub. Let's actually look, dude. Let's see if he's on and let's see. Oh, he was streaming it out. Okay,
and just go like it's so happy.
Dude, he doesn't give a like. He'll just go 3 minutes without even like talking.
The Black Americans sold out.
Oh yeah, he's fucked up again.
They left a party that freed them for the racist party.
Dude, when he's this fucked up, it makes it no fun because he doesn't talk loud or fast enough for you to even understand what he's saying and thus make fun of.
FDR.
Listen to this.
A racist president. Black Americans are the biggest sellouts in American history and the dumbest few in American history. They sold out for nothing.
Yeah, it's unique. Just fucked up again.
The Republicans still tried having it.
Republicans still try. Yeah, for the record, you guys, it's YEWNEEK.
By the way, there's a lie, and it was taught to me.
By the way,
the parties switched.
There's a lie.
It never happened.
It's taught to me that the parties switched.
The parties never switched.
The parties never switched.
No one said, you know what? I'm anti-abortion when I'm pro-abortion.
Yep, that's true, Unique.
Yeah, that never happened.
Yeah.
What happened is black people was it FDR get the fucking Republican. And then they were never even given the magical socialist by FDR because he was a racist.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to listen to that by myself. He's got a like. I feel bad for people who are who like those kinds of pills, man. Like downer, like benzos and shit. It's such a bad look, dude. It's such a bad look. It's like people that are, you know, like people who love smoking weed. You know, you watch him and you're like, damn, that guy's stoned out of his mind. And he's like, all right, man. People who like do a bunch of blow, they're just like, bap, bap, bap. And you're like, I mean, he sounds smart, but Jesus, shut the fuck up, guy. That's enough talk from you. And like, you know, I don't know, opioids can kind of go all over the place, but fucking benzos is the worst because they're all just, all of them, they can't fucking talk. I hate those kinds of pills, man. He already can't fucking talk. On his best day, he sounds like a fucking kid who's got Down syndrome. Throw some, like a benzo is the worst goddamn thing you could give that fucking guy. If benzos make you hyper, that means you are wired to get addicted to them. I would highly suggest that you don't get a ready supply of them. He is way worse than Shab at English. Shab's not even bad. Shab's not bad at English. Unique is though. I mean, like if he's fucked up. For some reason, I always find a way to say words that accentuate the fact that I sound like I have a learning disability that lives inside my mouth. All right. I'm gonna cut this off because I've got some shit to do, you guys. The ear thing hurt him. Yeah, it's not as fun when I'm here by myself late. But don't do the mocking talk, Jesse. Bruh. That's all I do. Dude, I don't know what the hell's going on. The last few videos, I keep losing subscribers. Like I'm looking and like the analytics, like weird. Like usually I know what videos are going to lose me subscribers before I do them. But these are just like random weird ones where I can't figure it out. I think it's probably because I make people subscribe to be able to talk on here. And then so then they forget. And then they see a video and they're all, oh, I got to unsubscribe from that fuckhead. I only subscribed so I could tell him that he's a piece of shit. Anyway, got to jump. Later, dudes. My dislike ratio is very, very low. I mean, anytime like they're being overwhelmed, my like ratio is still at like 90, 92%. But if I don't say anything, I just don't like seeing it in the 80s when people are like, you know, like if they're maliciously doing it, it goes on to 85. That shit pisses me off. Anyway, peace.